Hi, I'm SimmerRue, and welcome to my channel. So today we are here in Evergreen Harbor, and I am going to give the Spencer family a new manor. So in my personal save, the world is actually updated. Not this one, this is a previous save. I just wanted to show you their house real quick. Okay, so here we are in the game. This is the house that you will get if you start a new save, or if you haven't updated your builds. So it's cute, it's small, it looks big, but it actually really isn't. She's lying to you. So downstairs we have this massive, empty, I don't know, like sitting area and bar. It's very weird. I am not a fan. I don't like the fact that we have a normal front door and a glass door at back. Like, choices. I mean, this is not even a sliding door. I just feel like that is a choice. Here we have like a kitchen and lots of chickens. I wanted to keep the chickens and I forgot. But I added them in afterwards. So once we go into the build, I will show you the chickens. They are there. I thought that was just so relevant to this family. And then here we just have like I don't know, like a downstairs bedroom with some questionable walls. And upstairs, very, very tiny bedrooms. Like, look at this square. This is honestly just... This is just a square. Like, this is so sad. Like, I'm sorry. I had to give them a bigger home. And it's a lot nicer. Even though, like I said, the world is updated as well. So just keep that in mind. But with that being said, let's jump into the Speedbuild. So I built this a couple of months ago. I have been planning to do this speed build now for a while, but this was before I started my channel. So I procrastinated a lot. This was before I actually knew how much goes into editing and things like that, so I was like, let's pre-build, and yeah. It takes a long time to edit my previously built videos, but I really wanted to show this. I really love this house, and every time I go into my personal game, I'm like, I should just this build. All my other builds I'm going to do a tour of, like in one video. Because they are like a bunch of mana builds in like Newcrest, and yeah, I'm not gonna edit them. I'm sorry, besties. No. They are like 18 to like 20 hours long. So, like I said, I procrastinated a lot in the beginning. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. You can see that I'm just pushing out some eaves. I place a lot of like these solar panels. Like a lot. And I'm sorry, they make this house really expensive, but I feel like this family, throughout all of the renovations and things like that, they started bootlegging in some illegal juices, and as we all know, they have some indoor planters inside as well, and we all know what that is for. That's for some medicinal herbs. So yeah, I felt like that paid for this house, so I'm okay with it with being a little bit expensive. But anyway, let's talk about the build. So I like the initial shape of this house. I really wanted that upstairs part that came like out of the roof. I also wanted the house to be very square. I looked at all of the places around us, and this was kind of the vibe of this neighborhood, and I really wanted to go with it. So this is the main bedroom and like their balcony. They are the only room with an They are the only bedroom with a balcony. That does not sound correct, but let's just go with it. And then the other balcony upstairs, like I said, that's their growing room and their like illegal room. In your own gameplay, I'm sure that you can turn that into a bedroom. That would be such a beautiful bedroom, by the way. Like, honestly, I would love to live in that little lofted space. But I feel like in summertime, it's going to be so hot. It's summer, yeah, and I'm already dying. Like, it's so warm. Like, you have no idea. Creating content in the summer, it's something else. It's something else. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going around and I'm placing windows. I absolutely regret placing the windows before I actually got the floor plan. I remember that from when I built this, and that was a lesson learned. And then also, now again, when I had to edit this video today. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I honestly thought to myself, this is going to be such a cool, quick little video. Same as yesterday. Although this one is a lot shorter because I just want to go and play some God of War. So I was like, okay, let's do the eco build today. And then you can go play some God of War. Oh, and my friend Anna is also live on Twitch. So I'm like, okay, come on. We can do this. But yeah, it's... I'm currently still recording, and I feel so bad. Like, my timing is horrible. I should not be trusted with being early or on time with anything. Ever. My friends know this. They have all accepted this. It is part of life. It is what it is. Now, I struggled a little bit with the floor plan, as mentioned before. I placed my ladder, but I realized that, that ladder leads to nothing. It leads to the roof itself. So I had to make some adjustments. Now, in the end, I'm really happy with my floor plan and with the way that this house turned out. I think she looks stunning. Now, this is definitely a house that I want to live in. I am not just saying this, like, I am actually, like, quite honest. Like, I want to live in this house. This is probably one of my dream homes. This one and one of my previous builds. But that's more of my retired house. But I will link that one up there. That was like my second video on my channel. And yeah, so now I'm just going around and I'm just placing some doors. I really wish that we had a swatch of this door without that metal frame, like, honestly, because this, at this point, I was like, okay, no, I'm not going to use it. So I went with the Dream Home Decorator door, and she looks really good. She actually blended in quite well with this house. Now, I'm going around and I'm like adding some lights. This here is going to be the main bathroom. That way I tried to draw a wall, but I decided against it. I use like a divider when it comes to the shower there. Now you would see me placing like 2 wardrobes. For some reason, I thought that this was going to be another bedroom, but I didn't realize that we don't even have a bathroom upstairs, like a family bathroom. So that turns into the family bathroom. I correct my mistake, and we are all the better for it. Now I'm starting decorating. I used this as my initial color scheme. This beautiful, warm, light brown mixed with black. And it's, I'm gonna say it, stunning. I just love it. At this point, I still wanted this place to be open plan. This changes. I closed the kitchen off and I separated from the dining area. I know that that isn't very modern per se, but I think it works with this house. Especially with my scullery being like cut off as well. This is where I put my fridge and yeah, my zinc. I didn't really want my fridge to be prominent in the kitchen as you just entered. I don't personally like it. I love a scullery and I love fridges to be in there. That is something that I will have one day when I am grown. So I do add another zinc in the main kitchen. That's not really to clean the dishes. That's more like to clean your veggies and stuff like that when you want to cook. So, yeah, this house, oh, this kitchen. I want this kitchen. I love cooking. So, yeah, this is the kitchen where I want to be. I am food obsessed. Like, you have no idea. I love going to like really cool restaurants and like trying out new food. And I worked in hospitality, so as like the food manager and food and beverage, and yeah, that just really got me into like loving food itself. I hate hospitality, don't get me wrong, hospitality fucking sucks, but yeah, this is not a conversation for that. This is not here to bring up all trauma, but I do love food, so I really want this kitchen. I would love to live in this kitchen. This kitchen is stunning. I add a lot of this metal. Now I know this probably isn't very eco-friendly in my eco-friendly house, but I don't care, it looks beautiful. It looks stunning. I wanted to use natural materials. Just like that rock on the ground. It is so beautiful, that black stone. Ah, and I can just feel it walking barefoot on it, and just massaging your feet. It just, I don't know, just seems so amazing. Like, I want to be. You can see that I am using a lot of my favorite plants, as per always. Like that hanging plant to that beautiful ball, like fishbowl plant thing from Paranormal. Yeah. Now, here I started out with like black wood, but I do change that. I change it back to the warmer wood mixed with like the warm staircases. I felt like a lot of wood in this house, that the furniture needs to be dark wood, and that I want to use like the natural wood in the build itself. There we go. We got there in the end. I'm sorry, today's just one of those days again where my brain is just in my home language. So forgive me, and also I'm very excited. I'm just excited to show this build. I love this build. This build is amazing. This build is stunning. This is a choice that I regret changing. When I did my editing, I was like, why did I take that shelf off and replace it with that mirror? Not that that mirror looks bad, but I don't know. Kind of looked better with it, in my opinion. I didn't go back and change it though, but I just questioned myself there for a moment today. Now this here just looks so beautiful, especially from this view like up there. Oh, that little sitting space. I feel like that's where you can sit and have your coffee. You can, well, not read there because I'm creating a little reading nook here by this window. But you can, I guess, if you want to sit on the couch and just relax and read there. I'm sure that you can do that. But this is the actual reading nook. I add like a beautiful little bookcase there. This isn't the office bookcase space, but that is an extra one when like the parents are busy in this one. So this office was highly inspired by Oculus. I don't know if you've seen that movie. It's quite old. It's a Mike Flanagan film. I love Mike Flanagan. He did Haunting of Bly Manor and like The Haunting of Hill House, and most recently The Midnight Club, and also like Midnight Mass and Hush and all kind. I'm a very big Mike Flanagan fan. Like a massive one. His films and series is just amazing. So this office is kind of based off of that office, but mostly just because of the mirror. That's like the first thing that you see when you enter there. I also really liked that the bookshelves fitted so perfectly under that under that window space. This office just looks and feels so welcoming. I will love working there. Currently I'm working in my bedroom, so this is where I'm recording. And I also haven't even put in my spread pillows up in like weeks. I've just been making the bed like real haste. From tomorrow, I'm gonna make my bed proper again. It's just been so hot these days that I don't know. I just didn't care for it. I know that makes like no sense, but it makes sense to me. It just does. In the afternoon, the sun like shines really brightly through my window here, and it gets... I cannot explain to you. Like, it feels like an oven. But yeah, this is not that. We are busy with a downstairs bathroom. So yeah, you can see that I am actually warming up the tones, but then I add a black wall. I like that more than the blue. As mentioned before, I went with the entire black and like brown vibe, and I feel like it really works. So this is the main family living space. This is where I didn't want to do this downstairs. I felt like the upstairs area is where they all like come together. The downstairs area is more of like the office and kitchen space. So yeah, I wanted to keep the informalness upstairs. Here at the back of the couches, I add like 2 desks for the kids where they can do like their homework, or I don't know, like draw, or just do something. They can have like some activities there. I felt like it was really appropriate for this build. This is also where I found out that those desks that came with Dream Home Decorator, that they snap as well, and I was really excited. You will see that in a bit. So yeah, you can see like they actually snap together, and that was really cool. That really, really made me happy for some reason, even though I don't see any need for them to actually snap, but it was cool and I liked it. So yeah, there you can see that I like kind of just separated the things for them. I gave them both their own little chalkboard and just a painting. I added like that fishbowl. I don't know, this place feels lived in a way, but also very neat. I feel like I say that about all my builds, but that's kind of what I try to achieve. I want things to look lived in, but I also want things to look like they are kind of out of a catalog, in a way, you know? I strive to be that person. Will I ever be that person? No. If you look at my desk, there's like a cell phone, there's like all kinds of money notes just lying around here. For some reason, I actually don't know why. And yeah, there's just all kinds of things. I'm not even going to mention the rest because I'm kind of embarrassed. Now, anyway, here we are moving to my main bedroom. I love this. I added another reading nook. These people love to read. I like to read. I've got like books everywhere in my home. So once I decided that this was a house that I want to live in, I started kind of decorating it in a way that I want it to be. So yeah, that's why this is the Bag family. Well, I know the Spencer family, but I like to call them the Bag family. I don't know why. I think it's because the son has a bag over his head. But this is the Bag family's house, but not really. This is my house, but this is their house. Formality wise, this is their house. So yeah, I'm going to the main bathroom. This bathroom has a beautiful view of the next door neighbors. Like, if they have to shower or anything in this bathroom, everybody will see. It has like the biggest windows ever, and it's probably very impractical, but I don't care. I gave them blinds. Maybe they are voyeurs. Maybe they like people looking at them. We don't know their lives. We don't know what story this game is going with them, even though we are the ones creating the stories. In a way. Sometimes it just goes everywhere. Just like this conversation. Like, what am I actually talking about? Anyway, like, here we are in the main bathroom. First I wanted to have the towels on like a rail. But I then decided to actually put it on like a stool. I added like that blue towel. I then decided to just close it off because that little gap there was weird. And once I actually closed it off, the entire shape and feel of the bathroom changed. And it looked better. So yeah, sometimes having weird shapes, it's just not the vibe. Make a choice. Do what you have to do. Just keep it square sometimes. This is the other bedroom. This is, I don't know, this could be the granny's bedroom, or this could be the son's bedroom. I don't know. This is a bedroom and it's white and it's beautiful and I don't care. It's so pretty. So pretty. So yeah, I just add some white curtains. I add the white curtains like a lot in this house. I know the railings are like kind of off, the one is higher than the other, but I don't really care. It still works and it doesn't bother me that much. Now, I don't know what came over me when I decided to decorate this child's bedroom, because this clearly is not a child's bedroom. I really don't know what my thought process was. I cannot tell you. This has been months. But I change it. He gets toys. Don't worry, this is not child abuse. The child is okay. The child is fine. He has some toys. I will show you when we jump into the build, I promise. So now we're starting with the outside layout. This is what I do, and then I skip to the top, because it was crazy down there. Like, you have no idea. I was just placing some random things. I was like, okay, let's put this and this and this. And then when it came to editing all of this and this and that, I was like, no, we're not doing this. We are not doing this. So, yeah, I skipped to the top. This is, as you can see, the illegal brewery. And now we go into the garden area. This is my favorite part. So I wanted it to blend in with the world next to it, because it looks like this entire space here is like is part of their garden, you know? But because it's cut off, the terrain paint is going to have like a very harsh line. Now I tried to kind of make it blend and try to make it look like it was purposefully done. But there are spots when you go in game where it does look a little bit weird, but I tried my best and I just wanted that pathway. That kind of looks like a tadpole. Let's call it a tadpole. So here we're going around and I'm just adding like trees. As I said, I wanted it to kind of look normal and closed off and pretty. And this place has got a lot of trees, so I went around and I just added some oaks and then some bushes, but I deleted some bushes because then it was like, this is too much bushes. This gardening went everywhere. I add a lot and I delete a lot, and then I go in with some white hydrangeas. I don't know why I just didn't start with that in the beginning, because we all know that is where I tend to go to. Those are my favorite. It's a very basic plant, but I don't care. It's my favorite basic plant. It's beautiful. I love them. Here in South Africa, we call them Christmas rues, and I have them everywhere. And they come in like purple and pink and blue and white, and they grow to be like this big. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, their flowers are like massive here in Cape Town. It's so stunning. It's so stunning. Like, and it's like just this massive bush of just stunning flowers. Now I'm just adding some wall decorations. I don't go overboard with it like I did with my Judith Ward house. I just felt like the house needed a little bit something. But we are reaching the end of this build, so I'm quickly gonna jump in and just kind of show you around, show you where I made some changes. Here we are back in the game, and I am sad to say that Grandma has died. I was like, where are you? And then I realized that they are not here anymore. And I've looked everywhere, but even the gravestone is gone. So she didn't even die on property. This is so sad. Like, I feel so bad for them. They have a new house, and now the grandma can't even enjoy it. Although in my actual gameplay, they have been enjoying this house for a while, though. As you can see, it's autumn. Now, this was Grandma's room. I might just place them in here again. Shame, I feel really bad. And as you can see, I just went in and I just redid my foyer. I didn't really put this in the video. The video was getting a little bit long. And then I also just added this werewolf mirror. I think it looks so beautiful. I made this little space here a little sitting space. I added this beautiful mirror. It's the same height and length as these windows here, and it just blends in beautifully. From the outside, you can see I didn't really want to add a window there because it would have just broken my my window placement. Here's our little guest bathroom. Through here we have our dining space. Here's our kitchen. There's chicken number 1. Chicken number 2 is over there. And chicken number 3 is chilling up on this high shelf. Here's just our scullery. We have this beautiful little sitting space and just this reading nook with this beautiful lighting. Like, honestly, I would live there forever. Upstairs, here's just the bedroom. So as you can see, I added toys. The poor child. I don't know why I decorated it so not childlike. It was a choice. It was a choice. But at least I went back and I actually corrected that. Here we just have the other bedroom. I guess this could have been Grandma's bedroom. This one is a lot lighter. So, yeah. The teenager, we'll say that he lives downstairs. Shame. He has a choice now in any case. That's really bad. Here's just our main bathroom. Our ensuite bathroom with a beautiful, beautiful view of this house. So if they don't close their blinds, that house is getting such a shock. It's not even funny. Like, honestly. Now, through here, we have our bedroom. Our main bedroom. I think this looks so cozy. I love the windows above the bed. And I love this mirror. I hardly ever use this mirror. So I was quite happy that I was able to in this build. Now, when we go upstairs, I kept their illegal growing herbs. And I gave them some more illegal things, like this juicer. I imagine that they bootlegged their way into buying this house and renovating it. That sounds really horrible, but that is my story that I have told myself. And then just this beautiful little toilet area. The view of this toilet is something else. Thank you so much for staying the entirety of this video. I really hope that you like this house. It is quite expensive, but I think it's worth it. Personally. But with that being said, I hope to see you all again. Goodbye.